top of the hill, you mizut.
Man, you always talking top of the hill, top of the hill, top of the hill, but let's talk about how you grew up with them rat lovers. Yeah, they all ran with Splinter and you basically was just like really running around with these guys.
Now see, you don't know what you're talking about.
Everybody got an excuse about being around a rat, huh? What's your excuse, Mutt?
You're right. There really isn't no excuse. But tell me this, what have you learned from the rules and laws of honor of what I taught you? Because let's not forget, I taught you this.
I learned a lot. Like, for one, you gotta understand, you can't be around no rats because what ends up happening is you might be around one where someone wants to hurt one. So guess what? You standing next and talking to this rat, somebody spin that corner and start letting off 100 in your face too, and you're not even involved in anything that this rat have going on. Not just that, you also taught me that you don't want to be around these type of people when you're going in the right direction, because what can end up happening is that rat could get caught up in some problems, and because he's attached to what he, is loving in this world, he'll lock you up too, like on lies. But bro, why would they want to deal with the people that don't care about them? Like, why would they even want to be around these individuals that display some type of disloyalty to their own people? Like, why would they want to be around them individuals? The guys that's supposed to be solid like me and you. The guys like supposed to claim honor.
Well, let me tell you this. Dudes come home from jail, man, and let me tell you, little bro, they don't have nothing. They got the pencil point guessies. They running around with the butt-naked Timbs, and they cannot have that image of themselves. So they say, you know what? If don't nobody know I'm in bed and dealing with this rat.
In bed and dealing. Go ahead.
If they don't know this, at the end of the day, I can get it off. And I can get plenty of money because the rats are always going to have the unlimited supply, bro. You know why?
Why? How would they get it, the rats?
Well, the government is going to make sure they get it in their hands. And what ends up happening is they're able to record everybody that get it from them. So at the end of the day, the guys that think, I'm just paying a bill, or I'm just showing some love, or I'm doing this or that, they end up losing at the end because they sacrificed all their honor to pay a bill, and they might get time in jail because this guy don't have a problem with telling.
But bro, what made you analyze it the way you analyze it and breaking it down like all this thing about a Rizats,
Well, little bro, a lot of people, they always acting like they're concerned about our people. Our people are the brown people, the dark people, the light people. We have all different colors, and we know we got our honor intact. Our melanin is very, very good. So, us black people, man, we've been through it. And if you go back to slavery, and if you look at it, just take a look at it, there were field brothers and sisters that had to be in the field working for the white man 24/7. They had to pick cotton, do whatever they done. And even their women were being raped in front of them and things like that. This is the field. The field brothers, they called them the field NIGG, the bad word. And what ended up happening is a lot of them didn't want to be in that field getting tortured like that. So a lot of them kissed up the master. And what they done was they gave up and started telling on their brothers when their brothers was trying to escape. Their brothers ate a little bit of food or, done something that they wasn't supposed to do under their understanding of what they didn't want our people to do. So, in order to get in the White House, that's what they done. They told. Same thing in these times. If we come together, the telling may stop. And guess what?
Yeah. I get what you're saying. But explain to me more.
Well, in other words, individuals that end up like them are individuals that had nothing to do with honoring civilians, and they end up telling, like under their law. These are individuals that chose crime as their law. Once they chose crime as their law, little bro, they begin to have an understanding that, guess what? If you're doing crime with individuals, whatever secrets, whatever things that are going on between you and them individuals is what it is. The same way the civilian have that strength and that loyalty upon what they on, these guys are supposed to have that also.
So what you telling me, like they actually have you involved in crime and doing negative things and then turn around and point the finger at you?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what they do. And what ends up happening is you go to jail, and then guys like ourselves, we come home after doing so much time saying, man, I don't want to involve myself in that type of negativity. But if you come home and you know you're going in the right direction and you be around criminals, you can get caught up. But the rats is worse. You know why? Because you don't have to be involved in crime anymore. And guess what? They can lie on you just to get back out to the worldly things that they are attached to, like their wives and the bags they have to buy.
Bro, what do you advise the people? Like, give it to them live and direct, as you say it. Like you say direct, say that like that.
Live and direct.
Yeah, like that. Give it to them.
Well, you don't want to choose what we once chose as a way of getting money. At a time, crime, like in our community, started off maybe like with a little number running. Then when they started, figuring out that we was number running and everybody was able to eat off of these numbers that they was playing, they came in our communities and took that over also.
What?
Yeah. I mean, a lot of times it was strong men like Bumpy Johnson that stood up, but a lot of men didn't. So we had to fall victim to them leading and doing things and taking over our businesses. Now we have the strength to go against that. We will not honor a William O'Neill. William O'Neill came into the Black Panther Party, one of the strongest revolutionary groups to ever come to our people or from our people. And what he done was he told secret things about Fred Hampton. Wound up getting Fred out of here because at the end of the day, when William wanted to tell, he also told everything to make the government more fearful. So when they came, they destroyed Fred Hampton and we fell. But listen, let me give you more. What seemed to be a failure became something that we begin to gain off of when you had brothers like George Jackson, Assata Shakur coming to the forefront, giving us understanding that the oppressors had their foot on our necks. Who are the oppressors, little bro?
I don't know. You tell me.
The oppressors are the ones that people are seeming to run to. The civilians are running to. No, we have to form something where the civilians can come to us and we can handle those who are in the mindset of negativity and give them some strength to get back, because a lot of people don't understand the strength of getting back when your mother or your father gave you the drugs, or you saw your mother and your father, who are your first role models, doing and involving themselves in the drugs. They gotta see Onk up the street, auntie around the corner that says, ho, 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 something went wrong. But we will not turn our brother and sister over to the oppressor. We will come into the home and we will begin to help from within, teaching and learning. Of course, it's all individuals who want more monetary value for themselves and their own family, not thinking about millions and millions of other families that need more than money. They need unity, they need love, they need security.
You broke it down, bro. All honor, man. I love you.